Hey guys, what's up and welcome back to Trendy Viral Now. Today we're looking at Kitchen Nightmares Worst Ever Kitchens Part 2. Let's get right into the video. Dylan's. From the moment you go to Dylan's, you could see an unusually high number of flies. Despite the white hospital-like cloth surrounding the dining area, Dylan's was in no way clean. The flies were just a precursor of the things to come for this filthy restaurant. Gordon would later go on to discover a treasure trove of filth upon further investigation. During the show, Gordon would often visit the kitchen and food storage facilities. These are, after all, the engine that makes the restaurant run. In Dylan's case, the engine was very filthy. There were lots of dead flies caught in fly paper. The old refrigerator and boxes contained a literal plague of cockroaches, some of which got into Gordon's hair. Well, Gordon got to feel firsthand how it was to be Ramses the Great and have a plague of flies, roaches, and rats befall upon him. Gordon then proceeds to bring Muhammad, the owner, and Martin, the general manager, to his nearby restaurant and show them a clean and proper kitchen. Fiesta Sunrise. The Fiesta Sunrise has to be up there in terms of filth when it comes to all of the restaurants Gordon has visited in the 7 seasons of Kitchen Nightmares. Unlike some of the restaurants where the owner was unaware of the situation, Vic, one of the owners, was fully aware of the problem and just didn't care. After all, the money used to put up the restaurant was not Vic's money, but that of his daughter-in-law, Patty. The restaurant practically bankrupted Patty and destroyed her credit, but Vic just didn't care. There was also a cornucopia of rotten food, a pot full of old rice, old fish, green slimy chicken, and weeks-old meat soaked in a pool of blood. To add to this cringe, the servers also recycled the chips. Uneaten chips were simply put back onto the tray to be served again to the next batch of hungry diners. Gordon discovered that the kitchen was full of roaches, not much of a surprise. They were crawling all over the plates and counters. It was like a Zerg infestation. Roaches were simply everywhere. You can sing a rendition of the Spanish song La Cucaracha and use this kitchen as your backdrop. Gordon then calls in exterminators to take care of the winged menaces. This restaurant was simply offering a feast of unsanitary, rotten food. Trobiano's. Anthony Trobiano felt that he was a master chef like Gordon Ramsay without having the talent of a Gordon Ramsay. Anthony's cooking wasn't special, and his clientele were mostly older folk who took advantage of his early bird specials. The specials were a good deal after all, and the senior citizens needed to stretch their dollars. Anthony did not even bother to taste his food as he was so supremely confident that he thought everything he did was perfect. Gordon then proceeds to critique his food, and Anthony does not seem to be fazed. Gordon proceeds to pay the kitchen a visit, then discovers that it is filthy. The oven is dirty, the floors haven't been sanitized in ages, and the plates were health hazards. To add to this, Gordon discovers a few gifts from a local rodent population. There were rat droppings all over the kitchen. Gordon confronts Anthony about this, and Anthony responds that there are people that are hired to clean the restaurant and that it was not his job to do so. Gordon lambasts Anthony because of his arrogance, and this hits him hard. In the end, Anthony realizes the error of his ways and joins the cleaning efforts in the kitchen. Oceana. Oceana is fondly remembered by Kitchen Nightmare fans for the sibling rivalry between Mo and Rami. The restaurant did not serve as a place where the brothers could bond, but rather it served as a battlefield. Throughout the show, Remy tried to be the voice of reason. He wanted to tell Chef Ramsay about the situation in the restaurant. This did not sit well with Mo, as he felt he was being betrayed. Being located in New Orleans, there was a steady supply of fresh seafood to be had. The restaurant, however, did not exactly use the freshest the sea had to offer. The off-dated seafood belonged to a museum rather than a restaurant. Instead of getting a taste of New Orleans, Gordon saw milky crabs, old rotten shrimp, and half-dead crawfish. There were lots of food with no dates, so there was no idea when it was actually prepared. A lot of the prepared food was already old and was not exactly stored in the most sanitary conditions. He also finds not 3 blind mice, but 3 dead mice which have been caught by a mousetrap. Gordon berated executive chef Damon for keeping such a filthy kitchen and not practicing proper food storage procedures. It was the end of the line for Chef Damon. The brothers fire him soon after. Alright guys, thank you so much for making it to the end of the video. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like rating down below, and see you guys next time. Have a great day.